Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. This is Lala from Healing Heart Therapy and Coaching. And I am back. I am back. My goodness, I'm so sorry it's taken me so long to make another video, but I have no excuse other than I've just been super busy and a lot of stuff's been happening in my life that I have had no control over. So, oh well, it is what it is, and I'm here. And so I am making this video this morning just to show my face on here. I did have a topic about boundaries, and I'll just give you a quick synopsis of how important boundaries are for your self-worth and your self-respect. And I think that it's a hard subject because we're taught that we're not supposed to have boundaries a lot of times. We're taught that we need to be nice to people or we need to give people the benefit of the doubt. But I will say there are people who have to have boundaries. You need to have a boundary because when these people come up towards you, against you, around you, and you don't have a boundary, you look like a mark. You look like a victim, and that's how you become a victim. And so I will say that discernment is so important. Discernment is so important. How do you get discernment? You look at how you show up in the world, and if you show up in the world as honest or forthright or with a good heart and good intention, then you should be able to recognize those people who don't show up like that. If you find that you're side-eyeing someone or second-guessing their motives or their intentions, it's a good way to check in and say, hey, what's up? What's your motive? What's your intention here? If they blatantly lie, because there are some very good manipulators out here, I will say, there's some people who are trained to be manipulators by their upbringing, by their circumstances. They're in survival mode. And that's a whole nother subject that I will talk about upcoming. Survival mode puts people in fight, flight, and freeze and panic. All they're thinking about is how they can survive, how they can get their next meal, their next dollar, their next come up. These people need help. They need some type of help, and it's not the next come up. They need to really look at themselves. They need to know that everybody can get what they need if they go about it the right way. So there are some really good people in this world, let me say that. And those people will respect your boundaries. That's another way you can test people. If you have a boundary or you make a boundary and they respect your boundaries in a way where they're not trying to get back at you or do anything malicious towards you because you set a boundary, then that's a person you should have in your life. If you set a boundary with someone and they don't honor it, first of all, that is not a person that you want around you or in your life, right? They will mistreat you, and you are allowing them to mistreat you by not standing on business and not standing on your boundary. This will create a pattern of them not doing that. This will create a pattern of them stepping over your boundaries, not listening to you, not respecting you, not honoring you, basically not caring about you because all they care about is themselves. So I know I spoke about this subject before, probably just more general, but today I want it to be more specific. So setting a boundary protects yourself first, and then it protects others, because if someone is to do that and to put you in danger, they could be in trouble, right? They could get themselves in trouble and not understand why. So that is really important. It's also important to set an example of having a boundary, especially if you are a mother or a parent, a father, some type of person that has a role of leadership or people look up to you, just for your own, personal self-worth and self-esteem, but other people are watching you too, especially if you have young children. They're looking at you. They're seeing, this person, mom said no, and this person didn't listen to them. It could be your own spouse or your own significant other, and that's teaching that child it's okay if people don't respect me or listen to me. So yeah, not to stand here too long today. Just want to jump on here real quick and put that out there. All right. Again, this channel is for mental health, self-improvement. It's for people who suffer from any type of mental health illness, but also for people who just have trouble with life and need some assistance or need some perspective or need some, guidance. Yeah. So like, share, and subscribe. And to my subscribers, thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. I am super busy and right now. It's a lot going on in my career. It's a lot going on in my life. And so I'm going to try and be more diligent about jumping on here and making some videos for y'all. So follow me, like, subscribe, share. And please, if you are suffering from any type of mental health issue, seek assistance, seek help. It doesn't have to, I coach and do mental health stuff. It doesn't have to be from me, but it needs to be from someone reputable, okay? Someone who's got the degrees, the paperwork, who's been through it legally so that you can actually get the proper help, all right? There's a lot of people out there that claim to be coaches who maybe not have their own shit together. Excuse my French, but all right. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get off here, but you guys have a blessed day. Peace.